Good morning. Welcome to the morning shift with Ann. What's up? Sorry, I'm stretchy. I was feeling a little stretchy. I wanted to give you my favorite new book for the new year. This is the one I'm going to study intensely because I think this guy really had it right. And he put it so simply, and I want to encourage you to read this book. I'm literally going to buy a bunch of copies and give it away to the people that I love. And that is The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. Wow and wow. It's all the same material that all the masters teach, Wayne Dyer, Bob Proctor, all of them, they base their things on this same principle, which is your subconscious mind is in charge. It's the power center. It's the one calling the shots quietly in the background, saying, you believe this. But you are consciously giving it instruction, which for me was like, oh, am I really doing that? So it makes you be aware of your thoughts, because every thought you have is instructing your subconscious mind. And when you do that same thing day after day, telling it, I'm this, I'm that, it takes you at your word, because it's like, oh, that's my instruction. And sometimes there's certain things that you say to yourself that are pretty intense. And even though you say, oh, no, I'm not that. After you say it, your subconscious mind is going to pick that one that's more intense because there's emotion behind it, right? So I'm just going to read a little bit that I think is one of the most powerful passages in the book. I literally, at the end of every chapter, he has like 10 to 15 bullet points, which I think is great, because you're like, okay, what did I read that, I understand it, but, and then he reiterates, which is really good. And the book's not too long, pretty short. So it's not like, sometimes books they state their case in the first 3 chapters and the rest is just, the same stuff over and over again. This is like that, but it's all so interesting to me. So here we go. Never use the terms I can't afford it or I can't do it. Saying I can't afford it is the worst thing you could say, because you could afford it. You afford what you really, really want. You figure out how to get it. One way or the other. You're going to find out how to get it because you want it. Because you really want it. And if you say, I can't afford it, that's it. You're done. You're not going to be able to ever get it. Your subconscious mind takes you at your word. There we go. Your subconscious mind takes you at your word. I wrote subconscious so many times, I still don't know how to spell it. It's SCIOUS, darn it. So your subconscious mind takes you at your word and sees to it that you do not have the money or the ability to do what you want to do. It's like, oh, you said I can't do it. You said I can't afford it. Then that's the truth. You said I'll never lose weight. So there you have it. You never will. No, you need to affirm, I can do all things through the power of my subconscious mind. I'm really working on my subconscious mind every night when I go to sleep, which is that twilight, period between waking and sleeping. When you're awake or when you're asleep, there's that in-between time. That's where your subconscious is really open. And so that sleepy state. And that's when you need to start feeding your mind with the information that you want it to have. Affirmations. I do that. For a couple of months, I had a recording of my own voice saying certain things to myself. I probably should do that again. But I've been listening to other people's affirmations. Like there's a few on YouTube here that I love. And there's a guy named Doxy who does these sleep meditations. DAUCHSY, like a dachshund, but he's great. I listen to his stuff a lot. And then, of course, Joe Dispenza's meditations. I highly recommend him. Just find his YouTube videos, his interviews that he does with people, where people interview him. He's brilliant. And he has the right idea. And he talks a lot about subconscious mind and how it's in charge. I mean, our subconscious mind, our mind is taking care of all this stuff in our body, like our heartbeats, we breathe, all these things that we don't think about, but it does it for us, right? It does it. So And he talks a lot about placebo and how we could take a sugar pill and it might take 6 weeks or whatever, but if you're taking it and you have the faith that it's going to fix you, your body actually goes, oh, okay. And it takes the instruction from the mind and says, I'm going to create the chemicals that help heal me, or this person. So I find that very, very mysterious and interesting. It's very mysterious, the subconscious mind. And I'm just fascinated with it. I cannot get over it. I'm like, how do you crack that code? How do you manifest things? How do you make things happen through the power of your subconscious mind? Well, I'm focused on it. And it might take a little bit of time because you've developed paradigms and developed ways of thinking and habitual, things that have to be broken down. And it might take a little bit of time. And so you have to just keep hammering away on it. So I want to encourage you to just keep on going. Read this book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. I can't say enough about it. Sorry, I'm coming up with his name. But please get the book, read it, and let me know what you think about it. I'd love to hear from you. Post something in the comments below if you've read it or you have another book recommendation that is similar. There's a lot of people who've written on this subject, but this guy is one of the originals and very, very succinct and simple to the point. So I highly recommend you read it. Have a great day. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time on The Morning Shift. Take care.